And this is the first time in Metro history that 2 officers were killed in the line of duty during a murder rampage. And the emotional impact felt by the fellow officers is indescribable.
As Sheriff Doug Gillespie said right after the murders, they will continue to serve with their heads held high, but an emptiness in their hearts. Fox 5's Elizabeth Watts is live near Cece's Pizza at Nelson Stewart, where it all started, with more on how they are pushing through.
Olivia, John, officers now back to their regular shifts, but things will never be the same. They're still protecting the memorial site here, where it continues to grow each day as hundreds stop by to pay their respects. And despite the emotional devastation, they power through the most difficult time of their careers.
With their badges shrouded, Metro officers stand guard at Cece's Pizza, protecting the site where 2 of their brothers were killed in an ambush attack. Community members stop by the memorial to place flowers and pay their respects. The officers touched by the support and continue to carry on through their grief.
Even though Metro is a rather large police department, it's still very much a big family, and it's like losing a brother.
Retired Metro Lieutenant Randy Sutton was on the force when on-duty Sergeant Henry Prendez was murdered in a shootout in 2006.
That happened years ago, but that memory is as clear to me now as it happened yesterday.
They've lost several good men over the years, each one devastating in its own way. Sutton says he'd also worked with officers Igor Soldo and Alan Beck, and reiterates that violence is part of the job, but this was on a completely different level.
When someone that you worked with is a victim of a assassination, which is exactly what this was, it's devastating.
While the force tries to comprehend this senseless violence, they continue to work. The past few days, they worked 12 on, 12 off, and partnered up for added protection. They're back to their regular schedules now. It's difficult to comprehend how they're able to work it all with the emotional stress, but Sutton says while it takes its toll, they soldier on in the memories of the fallen.
Best way to honor those 2 police officers is to continue and do the job the best way that you can. That's what cops do.
And the officers out here, of course, to protect the site where the 2 heroes died here while having lunch. It's also the place where members of the community are focusing to show their solidarity with our police force. And they also, of course, stand by to protect it from those who may possibly have bad intentions. And we do want to mention there is a separate memorial site for Joseph Wilcox, the civilian who was killed at Walmart. We aren't allowed on property there, but we did drive by tonight and we saw people were standing there and lighting candles. So that's happening at Walmart as well. Reporting live tonight, Elizabeth Watts, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
And what we see behind you is just a truly powerful image and speaks to how many people have been impacted by this loss. Elizabeth, thanks for the report. If you would like more information on how to help the fallen officers and the family of Joseph Wilcox, you can head on over to the website fox5vegas.com.